is on Twitter and what I personally like to see from the website and anybody that tweets. Does Empire rank give you corruption, Jake? No, it doesn't. I think the tooltip here is out of date. Yeah, let's see, high government rank. Yeah, that is something that we played around with and just decided Voska. Yeah. But that didn't get updated. Okay, so they did get military tech 12, so this is terrifying. I doubt they're just going to give me a province. They almost would, which is a funny thing. But maybe we should just go and fight them anyway. I mean, that's pretty suicidal. We are 2 techs behind them. But that kind of appeals to me. Even the music, guns, drums and steel, is getting worked up for us. I think it's a sign. I should just do this. So what'll we make our attack on? Antankara? Antankara? Does that sound like a place to strike? Because if we go there, we get the jungle on our side, and there's a river crossing penalty between it and one of the other provinces. Any other defendable province would be acceptable, but the rest of it's just savannah. It's a sign. We should go for it. Antankara. You shall become our jinx. They even have offensive ideas. Oh well. Needs must, and I must. Antankara, you shall become mine. Man, when's the last time I fought something whilst so ill-equipped in terms of military? So we fight them. You might have noticed it took a couple of days for us to engage. There's a good reason behind that. It's because we had transports with us. But I think this means I'm going to need to call in the bulk of my army here. Yeah, a lot of my army is going to be required. Let's just hope they don't intercept me badly here. So 10th of February I arrive. It would be really funny if they just came in and smacked us out of there. But there's a chance that they're still getting their army together. As in they need to get their... It's not organization, Jake. This is not Hearts of Iron. Get your facts right. They're trying to get their morale back up. What would Cao Cao, Jake? Give power to the nobility? Cao Cao would just destroy. Man, I loved Cao Cao. Way is the way to go. Jinx, it's actually not worth me doing it that way. I should just dock straight away. Now I face a small but dangerous enemy because their technology is so superior to mine. So let's be careful the way we spread out here. Let's also grab any available unit we can and hope that the Mombasans do not desire to rise up. Thankfully it's all fetishist, which will drive down corruption due to driving down religious disunity. I'll worm my way out of that one. They even have plenty of artillery. So, heavy ships, get to work. Now what are they going to try and do? This is interesting to me. Because I could make my way onto their capital, which they may wish to defend. I'm a little antsy about taking them on in a headlong attack, but at least if I can work my way around them, I can cut off their supplies. And no, wrong game again. This is not Hearts of Iron. Just nuke Madagascar, Jake. You tempt me ever so. Okay, so they were in the hills there, but I can back them up. Without a general, granted, but we do have their general. And their general has 2 maneuver, theirs does not. Could be a river crossing into Bessa. It is. Alright, so we'll at least have 1 on our side. Good night, or rather good fight, good night to their general. I think our units here will be enough to take them on, so I should keep these guys ready to either back up just in case things go hairy. Wow. I should be listening to Warsan Gali. They've got it all figured out. They've got Tech 12. We'll be just fine. And they're even bringing in reinforcements. What an admirable vassal. I didn't make them a march yet. Poor show by me. Right, I should actually march south so I'm ready to catch them wherever they run. They may run back to their capital, but I'll keep an eye on that. And I will pursue. They're no Lu Bu, but I will pursue. That was not intended to rhyme. But what I'm going to do is... what exactly? This is what I'll do. I'll ensure that they won't retreat further north than here, so I should be able to catch them if they run around here. Question is, where are they going to go? At least if I'm in Bara, I'll be able to catch them wherever they go. And Bara means something? Okay, possibly heading down here to where the barracks is being built. I actually want that barracks to be finished, so with a bit of luck this is looking good. Legitimacy questioned by our friends in Warsan Galley. We'll make them dislike us and give them liberty desire, but I'm not too concerned about that because they are, well, not about to do any lasting damage to us. So there we go. I doubt we're going to wipe them anytime soon, but they are getting fairly smashed. I do like to smash. Alright, so down they go, up they go, and again I doubt this is going to finish them off. But we continue to corner our enemy. Oh, well. Fare thee well. And that's how the mighty Madagascar was lost. Jake, how did corruption make it into the game in its current state? See, that just sounds like a question that's just wanting to attack me, so why would I go for that? I'll take something constructive, but don't come here just to jive at me. This is looking good, but unfortunately Madagascar are probably going to make their move onto that province where they're building a lovely barracks just for me. So what I will do is I will tell them to attach, and with a bit of luck they will attach to you. That I'd like. Warsan Galley sees your fear of disasters and deems you weak. What fear? I've got disaster coming towards me as we speak. Ah! Because they placed it under siege, the enemy thought, nope, I better pull back my building. Oh well. Warsan Galley knows I didn't even need that. But still, no attaching to me. And no fleet for my enemy. Actually, why am I doing that? I keep forgetting that I have this. So, enemy fleets must die. Hunting fleets in the Western Indian Ocean. Hop to it. Got quite a lot of people that wish to rise up, though. There are a whole bunch of tags over here. Excellent job, Warsan Galley. We simply delay them. That said, though, I'm not fighting so hot. I'm fighting oddly not hot. At least we took out a good chunk of their heavies. Default, that's not. Oh wait, no, I'm looking at the wrong ones here. Bold. There we go. Normally I'd like to spare an enemy's navy if I think they're going to be part of me, but these guys, they've got to go. They have got to go completely. They even give me a couple of free boats, which is kind of nice. Maybe they can give me a few more before I remove half of this nation from the map. Anything that's a claim of mine is naturally going to be mine. Could take the money and run as well. Not so sure I'm going to make all this into states of mine, because it is 1, 2, 3, 4 areas, and I think it totals about 100 development. I just want this so that others don't have it. You know what? I think you can cancel your mission now. I'm just going to mothball you and stick you back home. Well, probably not mothball, but just reduce the entire cost of things. There's a bit of a thing where you lose sailors when you mothball, but they don't get put back into your pool. That is going to be changed. Alright, there we go. Let's grab that. That'll allow me to fabricate claims on just about everything else they have. And that I like. That I like quite a lot. Ka-ching. There we go. Again, I'm not coring these provinces because I'm keeping those states for other places that I'll take in the future. Cheap though it may be. It's likely that these guys are going to want to revolt. I wouldn't be surprised. My overextension, legitimacy, war exhaustion, it's all working against me here. But I think we've got this covered. Also, it's good reason to keep that spy network going and get claims on the rest of what they have. Of course, revolt seems quite likely across many parts of my land, so what'll I do? Well, for starters, the obvious solution is to make Warsangali into my march. Because Ethiopia, who I probably should have made an important nation long ago, as soon as you get into a bit of a struggle, I'm going to be coming down on you like a ton of bricks. The Ottomans grabbed this province. I have questions about that. Ethiopia wholly warring Iraq and Tabaristan, and grabbing some extra help in the way of condottieri to help them out with that. So what are your feelings towards the Ottomans? Hostile and feeling is mutual. Interesting. Jake, if you raise autonomy in newly conquered provinces, they go up to 100, but if you then yeah, that is something that I've noted and want to actually change. So you're not alone there. It's good to want things. One should stay ambitious. But one is also not going to be paying for this heavy fleet here. That said, you can join your friends in protecting the trade of... where exactly? Yeah, Zanzibar. You'd actually probably make me more money protecting Gulf of Aden. Okay, you've joined together, right? Cancel that mission. I want you to protect the trade over in Gulf of Aden. Probably going to make me more money. Probably. I'm not entirely sure, and I'm not about to run the numbers. When my back is against the wall, I will happily crunch the numbers until the cows come home to figure out what's the best way out of my crummy situation. But once I've got a bit of bulk under me, it's... no. It's just no. Alright, we have Congolese here and now. I kind of want to spread it around a bit. We already have Congolese here. How else? Well, we'll just continue spreading the good word. And continue worrying about those clergy people that wish to rise up. But like I said, come later this year, they're not going to be a problem anymore. Jake, remember, naval maintenance affects light ship power. I know, but I think the trade-off is better because a heavy fleet is expensive to maintain. Well, speaking of, we'll get you guys over here. Man, these smugglers, they love to run rampant. I'm just glad they don't cost stability anymore. And boy, have we got a whole bunch of rebels to worry about. Well, we have them to worry about, but there's also the thought of why worry. Has there ever been a situation in your life where you have improved the situation by worrying? Because I'd be surprised if there is. Culture conversion cost is one of my ideas. I should be pursuing that like a madman. I'm kind of liking this fighting at the lower military tech. It's putting me at a disadvantage. And that's a refreshing feeling. Maybe I should keep that going. Reinforcement speed, land attrition for enemies, all fairly useless. Sounds good to me. And soon we'll be able to get our next idea group. It's a shame it would be diplomatic when Diplo power is the one thing that we are a little struggling on. But that's okay. You can't worry about these things. Losing a fair chunk of money, also something to worry about, because we're spending a lot on rooting out corruption, since overextension is hurting us there. But this is always why I keep a big old fat stack of cash to help me out. A lot of values will be getting tweaked in the hotfix. The hotfix will come soon. Don't have an exact date for it, because with anything it needs to be actually built, made, then tested. Because despite what you might think, we do test things. We put a lot of time into testing our games. Oh, let's go for it. Why not? I want that espionage. Not so sure about buying loads into it because I want to get my dip tech up. I really want to get it up. But I also want to get these things on the go, and if I can study technology, then that's even better. Yeah, studying technology at the very least is something worth grabbing, and foreign spy detection goes way down. So, let's take somebody who's super advanced, like Portugal, and start building a spy network on them. We're gonna have a actually pretty good chance of them discovering us, but a little lower than what it could otherwise be. Let's keep those claims going because I want Madagascar for myself. Dip tech is for the weak. Dip tech is for those that want to protect their wallets. Jake, what's up with the constant events giving you +1 stab or +20 prestige when playing a Catholic? I can't remember the names, but they are way too often, I think. You get them when you're at 0 corruption. I'm probably going to reduce the likeliness of corruption events firing, because although it's nice, it is too powerful and too often. Okay, so the Mombasans really wish to rise up. I better be ready for them. Jake, why don't you have coloured wastelands enabled? I actually don't like it. I keep getting confused and trying to click on wastelands, and I kind of like having the wastelands differentiated like that. That's just me. I know a lot of people prefer to see the wastelands coloured. I'm just not one of them. That's the thing, different people like different things. It's seldom worth worrying about. I really do want you to go down, though. Maybe you could give me some of those provinces. Then again, whilst I am so down in my mill tech compared to people around me, might not be the best of ideas to go chasing them like a dog. Slightly concerned about other people having power in Zanzibar, though. France, for example, get a nice chunk from propagated trade power, which means I would have to fight them and take this and then defend against them. And how could I defend against them? Well, I could do it by navy, but yeah, it comes in 2 flavors because I really don't want to own more than this. It's a bit ugly having all these uncolonized lands, but I like to think I'm keeping them as nature reserves. Do you want to come and check out the Lubans of Lega, or the Takamas over in Oh no, I actually own Buzinza. Should start eating my words, probably. Jake, Ethiopia is at war with Iraq. Time to strike. Now, I know war with Iraq tends to cripple nations. In fact, they are doing awful here. They're getting occupied by Iraq. I wonder if... No, surely Iraq would not have the superior navy here. Look at everything Ethiopia has. Well, I don't have the details on it, but they are getting ravaged. Perhaps Iraq and their friends got plenty of condottieri help by people that hate Ethiopia. But those people are me and Malwa. And Malwa... I don't even know them. Malwan, India. Well, tell me about yourself, Malwa. You are pretty big. It's not unthinkable that you're hiring them out. I can actually tell that you're not. Has condottieri from Alodia. Well, you don't have anybody's, and I can't see Tabaristan. Whatever the case, Ethiopia just can't keep it together. Lapis says, Jake, rename Bazinza to Bazinga. You know, the Big Bang Theory is one of the worst things I have ever watched. It is awful. Indefensibly awful. Alright, I actually want to get this up into a proper size stack with 1042 is the stack I'll be going with. As I actually get artillery that is useful, I will up that 2 to 8. Seems reasonable. But I really want those Warsangali cores back. All this land is Somalian, so those cores are not going away anytime soon. But Ethiopia, man, I want to strike you. I'm also going to give you... In fact, would you look at that? Everything that is Somalian, except for this province, because it's mine for life, will go to you, Warsangali. You're a nice guy. I like you. So slowly getting that spy network built up on Portugal. It's going slowly because they are eons away from us. But that spy network is giving us a discount on our technology. Minus 2% so far, and that's only with a 12 network. Could get pretty good, but I might want to get a backup network established in Spain, since if Portugal capture my spy, then I'm going to be down a lot of those points, making it a little less worth my time. So maybe I should get you on the go. Also increases the speed at which I can establish that spy network. So Spain, you also, my friend. Wait, can I see France? I still cannot see France. Oh well, spy network, a go-go. There's also your spy network that I want to get my claims on the go. Because there's not going to be much left to use soon enough. Sunny Jim. Maldives. Mysore. Madurai. I'm hatching a theme. Hatching a theme? Hatching a scheme here. Remember, our goal is very clean cut. We need to go and take Tokyo. Actually, which province in Japan is Tokyo? Something I should probably investigate. I need this, unfortunately. I need that extra colonial range, so I might as well speed up. Because, like I said, it's peace in our time around here. Nothing to worry about. Especially not those Mombassans, heavens no. They are nothing to worry about. Oh, not when we have these guys to worry about. Together we march. Well, maybe not that together. Let's get over here first. Not too concerned about that separatism. Yeah, they'll probably take the province. But then I'll take their lives. Well, I'll try. Jings, that was hard fought. I need that general back here to deal with the Mombassans who are likely to rise up. But since this is all fetishist, these two provinces down here, I believe, started as Sunni, but Betsy Misaraka was kind enough to convert them for me. What a nice guy. The world is full of nice people. Jake, will you infiltrate Ethiopia's administrator? Actually, make a great point. I should be building a spy network in them as well, and I can use it to my advantage. Now we're up to 26 on the spy network, and we're getting more than 5% discount. I'm liking this. I'm liking this a lot. Previously, the spy study technology would be giving us points here, but now it's changed to a reduction in tech cost. Shouldn't you go for the capital of Japan back then, Jake? You know, Kyoto. We're going for Tokyo. Jake, those reps outright out-tech you. We're fine. Jermaine Welch says, Jake, why aren't you colonizing? Because I have a goal, and that goal does not revolve around colonizing. Goal would be nice if these rebels went away, but the issue from that is... Ooh, boy, I want that. Do I have my change culture reduction? Of course I do. It costs Diplo, though. I don't really have Diplo to be throwing around. Okay, Alodia now gave troops to Ethiopia. I think again, actually. I love money, but I'll take the admin there. Zanzibar itself can get converted since I don't have to worry about it. There was still the recent uprising, which is going to last for another 3 years. I don't think we're going to be seeing much in the way of uprisings here. Still, though, this unrest is a little concerning. I'm suffering a fair chunk of unrest because my legitimacy is tanked here. Otherwise, the fetishism should be able to... Oh, curses, the Portuguese actually discovered us. So that's goodbye to the bonus we were getting from them, but we still have it on Spain. I wish I was a bit better at building up spy networks, but they are awfully far away. Still loving the reduction to tech costs there. Minus 8.7 on the diplomatic technology cost. Just hope we'll have enough to put it to use. Have you found a way to finally play as Perm, Jake? There are a couple of achievements that had in that region of the globe as well. I do want to play as Perm, and there's a very, very good chance that I'll be playing them after I'm done with Tyo. I have plans, shall we say. I need another Westerner to spy on, but I'm struggling on that front. I mean, the Portuguese discovered me, and then there are the Spanish, but what else can a man do? It takes quite a long time to build up a half-decent spy network there. Also, you'll notice my spy network got dropped down to 25. That's because the tier level is 25, but there's not too much I could do with it since I haven't unlocked much of espionage, just the studying technology. Darfur shared their maps with Ethiopia, huh? I too wish to get my hands on some maps, but I'm a wee bit of Diplo away from that. So I've got the Diplo focus on at least. And Jing, some people just do not want to rise up. The Mahafi people over in Mahafali? That's way down in the south. I should be taking care of that. Not so happy with the lack of fertility. Oh wait, no, we already have Tyo as a... Oh, what a coincidence. I was just thinking that I could do with a general down here. Shame we're a little short on generals, but I guess I could just fire the old one. Because I need those mill points. So we've already had plenty of unhappy nobility. Perhaps I should... an elaborate and lengthy ceremony. Hurts into our taxes quite a bit, but I do love prestige. Advisors I could give or take, but they lose influence and gain loyalty. Perhaps I should call a diet and get all those delicious military points from them, and then give them their lengthy and elaborate thingamajigger. Clergy, I would like your support. I would like a little bit more. I could get 150 from you if I would just tease out a little bit more. And strangely enough, I could do that. I just need to grab a few provinces that should rightfully be yours. Like that one. This is dangerous, but I like to play dangerously. And then we can get it 150. And sure, they're unhappy, but there's nothing like seek... Oh shoot, I don't want to seek their support. I could make a generous donation though. There we go. The merchant guilds, they also owe me a fair chunk. Could grant them monopoly charters, but they would want a bit more than that. I haven't done it yet, but I should probably be giving them stuff like this coastal center of trade. Here you go, merchant guilds. I scratch your back, and I expect mine to be adequately scratched in return. There's also Monza that could certainly be put under your care. And there we go again. Their influence doesn't go up too much, which is a bit of a shame. Quite a bit of a shame, actually. I wish I could grab that from them. Only 50 is barely enough to be called worthwhile. But it's still an amount. Yeah. I want to ask for a contribution as well, but they would get pretty mad, wouldn't they? I can wait till that ticks up to 50 and I'll grab it. Jake, add provinces you've converted to the clergy and remove those that you have. I'll look into that later. I prefer to fire and forget with my estates. Also, I don't have the estates map mode up for a change. Ha. Pathetic, I don't even need a leader to take you guys on. A few more that wish to rise up, but not even worth worrying about. For example, the Pate people. I'm not even going to think about it when I stick an army on there, since... Well, actually, I'm hemorrhaging money here. I should probably be concerned a bit about that, but just a little bit. Fleet maintenance, army maintenance. Oh boy, revolts now. Tell me about Igbo. Do I even care about Igbo is the question. And the answer is not really. I'll gain a bit there, but... I kind of like the not having unrest. I mean, what I can do is I can just raise autonomy and take that unrest. Now Manabe wish to... Oh, what a coincidence. I prefer to deal with my rebels like this. I mean, I could